Hi everybody, Mike with Enviroscape LA, and I seem to get excited about the projects we do these days. They're about sustainability and permaculture and just regeneration of planet Earth. So what we have going on here, we just built this rain garden or bio-swale. It's about 15 tons of stone that got laid yesterday, and not just stone, you know, we could have just dug a big pit and then just laid stone in it. That wouldn't be very pretty. Check out the random, how gorgeous. It's actually rock art, isn't it? Actually, Louie and the boys really did an amazing job. It's like a 110 boulder right there. It's actually a sit spot so that when people want to come, you can either meditate, which is going in, or if you want to connect with nature, it's called forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku. You can actually look at the tree and you can just kind of become friends and connect. But that's a whole another video. The reason why these rain gardens or bioswales are so important is because when it rains, this whole area used to be grass. And so naturally, gardeners, they put herbicides and pesticides and synthetic fertilizers, which are salt-based and so on. Anyway, all the rain would go on that, then it would go into the drain and go out to the ocean, polluting the ocean, killing our oceans. So now what the goal of landscaping should be is to try to slow water down. If you slow it down, it's going to sink into the biology, into the soil, and the soil biology will get rid of the bad guys and just leave the good guys, and it'll actually provide for groundwater infiltration. Anyway, giving you an example of this, check this out right here. This is, when it rains, this is going to be a gusher flowing out of here. And like I said, in the old days, it would go into the grass and then take the chemicals out of the ocean. Now this is going to flow into here, and this is a lot lower, and then the water will sink into the ground rather than going to the ocean. Come on, follow me, and we're going to see every one of these pillars here has one of these for ground, for rainwater infiltration. Here's another one, and then there's also another one in back of me, but I think this makes a point. Now we're finishing the project here. These are all California natives, and if you're interested, you can PM me and I'll give you the plant list of what we use. But we're natives, and this is fall right now. It's almost October. Fall is the perfect time to plant native plants. So this is the native virgin dirt, we'll call it dirt. And I'll have a little discussion about that. So dirt is not really soil, it's baby soil. So it's soil that doesn't have a lot of biology in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this soil to life by adding this mulch. And mulch, if there's one takeaway, if you're gonna plant natives, I would highly recommend planting mulch because it adds to the soil biology. It adds the bacteria and the fungus, and those all work in harmony with one another. Eventually it's going to bring the nematodes and the protozoa and the arthropods and microarthropods and so on. So that's for another video. The point being that if you're going to do natives, do the mulch. The mulch will help to retain the moisture. It just looks amazing. If you just had dirt versus having mulch, the mulch just looks so much better, way better. It helps to suppress the weeds. It'll prevent you you won't have pest problems if you do the mulch. And most importantly, it'll help to retain the moisture in the soil. It'll actually create a sponge garden out of your garden, which is the ultimate goal. You want water to go in and not run off. Runoff is a bad word in landscaping these days. So I just wanted to show you that this is how it's done. We're at West Torrance High School in Torrance, California. Students will be able to use this as a way of learning to get much deeper into nutrient cycling and how to save the planet. If you want to know how to save planet Earth, if you're worried about the greenhouse gases and the heating effect, the number one way you could help small the little guys, the birds, the butterflies, the pollinators, and reduce greenhouse gases, guess what? Plant natives. Best way to do it. Plant a tree. You can see the tree in back of me. So that's it for now. We'll do one more video once it's all finished, but I just wanted to show you what's possible here in Southern California, especially we live in the South Bay area. Mike with Enviroscape LA signing off. When you think permaculture and regeneration, sustainability, think Enviroscape LA.